Hello everyone. This is going to be a short video. I might clear my throat a lot. Just having a little bit of issues with allergies today. But I'm gonna see, I made this first of all. It's not the original HP Skinny Mini, I think they call it. This is one I made. So it's just very simple to make. I bought the inserts and then I just added a 1/4 inch around everywhere else for the cover. And that's it. And the cover is 2 pieces of laminated, a lamination sheet laminated without anything in it. And it's a little floppy and flimsy, so because I have the cheap thin laminate sheets. You can buy thicker sheets and it'll be a lot sturdier. But anyways, okay, so the video is about, I'm gonna try to see if the Hobonichi jacket, if this fits inside the Hobonichi Weeks jackets. This is a Hobonichi Weeks note, and this is a Hobonichi Weeks jacket. There's 2 different things. There's also a third thing, which is the Hobonichi Weeks notebook. A notebook has a lot more elastics than just one in the interior of it. A jacket has no elastics at all. And then the note has 1 elastic and it's set the way it is. You have no choice of how I make because it's literally a set thing. So just a little bit brief on what they are, but I'm gonna see if the faux Skinny Mini fits inside a Hobonichi jacket because I wanted to try it out, and I also have made something similar with it, but I was asked if I'm making that yet, and the answer is no, because I'm still testing out. I don't have the correct measurements for this yet, and I want to make sure because I don't have an original HP Skinny Mini, so I have to get one first before I can even do that. But of course, the height of it, it looks like it fits fine in the Hobonichi jacket. So that looks like there's no problem. Now, it will only be one end, and I don't put the front flap because then you can't see whatever pretty front cover you have. And I like mine a little clearish so you can see kind of what I have. And it might just fit. Looks like it's almost a perfect fit. Or literally a perfect fit. This is pretty good. You have room for a pen. If you attach a little pen loop on the with a clippy pen loop, you have room for your pen. Might be a little bit extra overhand, but not really. So I think it fits really good. And I have these type of tabs. I got these from, these are HP tabs that I got from, I don't know, Michael's, Joann's. And I did cut them because they were like this much taller or longer. And I cut them to fit this. I think this is for a regular size, whatever. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with HP and their sizes and all their stuff. All I know is that these were taller and I cut them down to fit the mini or skinny, because there is a one named Mini and it's not it. So I cut them all because I needed, because I needed tabs to separate what I have in mine, and they came out pretty good. I did cut this one a tad bit shorter, if you can tell, just a skosh, but it's not a lot. It's only a tab and it's not that serious, so it doesn't really matter. But it kind of gives you an idea of how a Hobonichi Weeks jacket would fit in with the little Skinny Mini, and I really like it. I'm liking it. I think I have another jacket with a little less wider. I might even change the pockets to resemble this type of pocket. So hang on just a second. So I got different jackets. This is a note. This is just the same exact thing as this. Same size and everything. It's just in arsenic. But it's got that type of pocket. It's not going to fit. This is a note, so it's going to be a lot wider than the jacket. I mean, not by much. You could tell there's a lot of space there. So if we were to back it up without putting it in the jacket, I mean in the pocket, it will be that much space. So it's way too much space. So we know the note is too wide, but it's the same height as the jacket. So that will definitely fit. Actually, it's a 1/4 inch. I forgot about that. I did adjust it because I wanted the Hobonichi Weeks to fit in the note with cover on cover. Jackets do not fit cover on cover. Jackets are literally just for the book itself. So this is cover on cover. The note planners are cover on cover for the Hobonichi Weeks. I hope I'm not confusing you because I know I'm jumping everywhere. But okay, so let's move this out of the way. Here is a Hobonichi Weeks jacket with the vintage slanted pockets. Here is a Hobonichi Weeks jacket with curved traditional curved pockets. So this one has a snap closure. This one I did not add an elastic closure, but you can have it. So just to let you know. So we're gonna try it on the different pockets. Well, actually I already tried it on this one. And if you kind of can see it through the video, the ring, the little disc hits the pocket because I think it's just too wide for it. I might have to do this type of pocket on it, a straight pocket. But let's try the curved pocket and see how that looks. Ooh, kind of like that too. I mean, this is just as close as to the straight pocket instead of it being curved. Okay, so you got a little bit of a gap here, right there. So that tells me that you can actually use 2 sides of discs. These are the these are the mini discs. You can probably use the classic discs inside this as well, because just by looking at that, I'm struggling here. Just by looking at that gap, it's telling me that you can probably get the other ones in there, the classic discs. I might try that on another video because I really don't like taking all the pages out. It kind of ruins them if I constantly am tearing them up and down. But that's pretty good. It fits really good. So here's another jacket with the same traditional pockets, but not a snap closure. And I like snap closures, but I also like my jackets without any closure at all. Especially if the leather's beautiful, I don't want to take away from it. So this one seems to fit a little more snugly because it's a lot softer. But I really love that the Hobonichi Weeks jackets perfectly fit the skinny mini. Thank you, Rochelle, for giving me this idea. Rochelle asked the question, and I cannot believe that I never thought about trying it. Instead of taking the time, well, I took time to make a jacket for it and not realizing I already have one. And I didn't even really like the one that I originally made because it just didn't feel like it fit right. And this feels like it fits perfect. Of course, this leather is already broken in, so that's why it closes like butter or magic, because it's perfect. But if it was new, it will not be wanting to fall that easy. It will want to stay up, kind of like this one. Well, no, I actually broke that one in. This one's a little thicker, so I think I broke every single one of them in. Usually they don't sit this nice like that. They kind of try to stay open. This one is a little harder to break in, but I actually broke it in as well. But okay, so I like that it fits. I don't have to go and create one. So I might actually put this in the description, or actually make a separate listing for it in the case anyone is interested in purchasing a little jacket cover for their skinny mini. This leather is available. This is Midnight Croco. This leather is discontinued. This is nude, and it's pretty heavy. This leather as well as discontinued, in case, because I know I'm gonna have questions. Well, I usually do on Instagram. I'm not sure about here. But this is Goose, and it's a pebbly leather. It's pretty heavy. I loved it. It was beautiful. Didn't seem to be as popular. Not sure why. This was only available for the holiday season. I've had this, I've carried arsenic for a year already, and it just seemed to die down a little bit this year. So I'm not going to bring it back till next Christmas, unless I get quite a request for it. And pink sand, it is available. So these two are available on the website. This is pink sand. It's coming out a weird color here, but it's like a blush mauvey pink. And of course, winter, it's still available. Winter is only available in the month of January or until it sells out. So if you want to get a beautiful light blue wintry color, of course, it's not, I think the sunshine coming in from the other direction is affecting it. Here it is. This is more of the color. It's still showing a tad bit brighter. But that's winter, in case you're interested in that one. Okay, so hopefully this video was not confusing, because I actually almost confused myself. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them here, or you can email me if you want to answer faster. I kind of tend to slack a little bit on answering questions on here, because I try not to be on so many different social media things, because then I don't get work done. So email is info.mlgandco@gmail.com. All right, thank you for watching. Hopefully it's not too confusing. Until next time.